Country 104.9. What's going on, everybody? Your boy Freestyle Steve live in the mix. Who's hanging out with me today?
Camille Sanders.
Oh yes, as promised. What is going on, Camille?
Not much. Good morning. It's awesome to be here with you today.
I know you woke up with the chickens too, huh?
Yeah.
We're having a great time. We're having a great time out here on Country 104.9. Mrs. Camille is here, and we've been talking it up since she got here. 8 o'clock this morning.
Oh, yes. Bright and early. I didn't even know 8 o'clock existed.
Right? It's hard sometimes.
It is.
You have to wake up in the morning. This morning, I skipped like 3 of my alarms, so
Yeah.
I don't feel bad at all.
Awesome. You're on that musician time schedule right there.
It is. So tell us what's new. What's going on with you?
Well, oh my gosh, there's been a lot of stuff going on. Lots of gigs lately. Like last weekend, my band, awesome band, and I went up to Houston to play for Oath.
Texas.
Yes, where the mosquitoes are as big as small birds, and you have to bat them away. But we had a really good time. It was for a really good cause, and the band is just awesome. I love those guys so much. It's always fun to travel with them, and so just lots of gigs like that, and we've been fortunate to play for good causes lately.
Yeah, I believe
thing.
This one was, what was this one for? The one in Houston?
This one's for anything to do with wounded warriors or wives who've lost their husbands in active duty and their children. Like the men who sponsored this were also active military, and they come home, and then these kids who lose their dads or their moms, they take them out on different hunting trips or swimming, fishing, like teach them the dad kind of things that a dad would have taught them.
Yeah.
And it's just, it'll make you cry. When you're standing there hearing these wives' testimonies, it was really moving. It was really cool to be a part of it. I was all bawling.
I bet you by the time you got on stage, you were already ready to roll.
We were ready to roll.
Just to give them the show that they deserve, right?
Yes.
That's
yes,
awesome.
Yes.
I have my brother-in-law that's actually still in the Army.
Oh my gosh.
So he's doing great. He's doing great right now. He's in California. And he's doing an amazing thing.
That's awesome.
Now, the last time that you were here, we were talking. You were talking about you were going across the sea, right? You're going to go and perform on tour, I believe. Where you were going, though.
Yes, next year. So that is still up on the forefront. What it was originally scheduled for this November. And so it's a good thing that it got moved, because we'll be able to do some bigger shows and some better.
Enjoy Thanksgiving.
Yes, I'll be married, and so I was like, I didn't want to just like face off and leave him for Thanksgiving, but then the new opportunity came up, and so we were like, okay, let's go for it, you know. So we're gonna go for the big show circuit in the summer, I think. I don't know. And the dates aren't finite yet, so I don't know how much I'm supposed to talk about it, but I'm excited for that. I'm so thankful.
When people come out to your show, what can they expect?
Lots of laughter.
And
all kinds, and lots of dance tunes. But the guys in the band, they're just so funny. I just love them. I just laugh most of the time just listening to them and talking to them. Like Mark Buchanan, he's a rhythm guitar player.
Awesome.
He's just so stinking funny. And I just love to get to play with them. I laugh most of the time, so that makes everyone else laugh.
Yeah.
They throw me off in the songs that were like my bass player, Daryl Zimmerman, he just will say the funniest stuff, and it's so random, it throws me off, but it's just the most heartwarming thing. And so I love to play with them. We laugh a lot and we dance a lot.
That's awesome.
There's lots of robot moves for me because I can dance. But we do a lot of good old dance tunes and some new ones thrown in. Even a little rap music sometimes.
Yeah.
So we keep it fresh on the fly.
You gotta keep it fresh always. Now a lot of people don't know this, but me and you, and of course musicians, but it's not really as loud as it is on stage. You're in front of the stage, you can't hear anything because the music going on.
Right.
Well, when you're on stage, I mean, that's why you see everybody having a good time, because you can hear each other while you're on stage.
Right, that's right. All your monitors.
Yeah.
If you've got an awesome sound, man, you are good to go.
Yes, there's a lot of awesome sound people around here.
Yes.
So, here in Uvalde, or not here in Uvalde, is there anything coming up soon that we can expect you at?
Yes, actually, I'll be a fiddle player for Dudley Ilse and the Downbeats
Great.
on October the 15th for the Fireman's Dance.
Oh,
So
man.
it's a benefit for the fire department here in Uvalde. And
Thank you
it's a
guys for your
great
services.
cause. Yes, thank you guys. We're so flattered to get to do stuff like that, and I think I'll be the only fiddle player. Sometimes we get to do twins, but it's really classic country, really good dance tunes, and so really throwing it back there with some wills and traditional stuff. So I'm learning a lot, getting to play with them. So definitely that.
That's gonna be an awesome time.
That's next.
What is that? What is
at
that
the church every Sunday.
Oh.
I'm listening at the church every Sunday, so that too.
Yeah, I need to go check that out. What church is that at?
Well, actually, First United Methodist Church, we jam it out all the time with different stuff. The contemporary band is always throwing some new stuff at you, and then I love to sing with the choir. They're like my people.
There you go.
Choir people are my people. So if you're in a choir out there, watch out, because I'm coming for you.
No, normally I would ask how can people get a hold of you, but you're on a Facebook detox right now.
True. I am on a Facebook detox, but you
Here we
can
go, here we
still.
go, here we go.
I haven't given up officially, so just for a week. But yeah, well, you can always give me an email or a call on the website, which is CamilleSanders.com. Also, we've got Facebook and the Facebook page, which is Camille Sanders Music. And so those are all direct ways that you can contact me. Send me an email, give us a call, anything. So we always try to get right back with you. So
Yes, and they're awesome too. All of them, every single one of them. So, new music, anything in the works?
yeah, well, there's been whispers in the streets. No, we're hopefully gonna be throwing together some classic tunes here pretty soon and start working out some studio time for that. Really, like I said, I don't know what it is, but lately I've been into the classics, and so get some good twin fiddle stuff going.
There you go.
Old Bob Wilson.
And it's funny because that's exactly what we're going to start off with. Tell us a little bit, for those of you who don't know, tell us a little bit about you, a little bit about Camille Sanders. For those that are jamming out right now that don't exactly, ain't really tuned in right now.
Well, my name's Camille, and I love to play music of all kinds, and I got started when I was younger. I'm 20 now. So when I was about 13, started publicly performing and opening for people, and then Mark Buchanan taught me how to play the guitar, so we started into the band then, and we've been traveling ever since. I think which song are you talking about here? Oh, snap. Well,
one of my personal favorites, because if you're listening to the song and you hear the very end of it, you hear her go, woo! And that makes you want to get up and move.
Thank you.
I mean, that makes me want to get up and move. I'm having a great time listening to this music here.
Thank you. Well, it's funny, it was so scary doing that song, because there was a lot to live up to. When I was a few years ago, I got cast in a movie with Dolly Parton on Lifetime on a Christmas movie, and it was terrifying. It was fun, but it was also very terrifying because she wrote this song for my character in the movie, and then whenever the movie was over, I guess the powers that be with Dolly Parton found me out here in this awesome city. And she wrote me this super creepy, awesome anonymous letter and goes, hey, here's my publishing people. If you want to record or release it, then I won't. And so she sent me the original track with her voice on it. And she did a lot of that hollering and hee-haws and stuff. And so we were like, oh my gosh, how are we going to make it our own but still keep that Dolly Parton feel to it? Because, you can't just take her voice off of a track. That's a big no-no. So we were scared to do it, but we did our best, and then we had to send it off to her for approval before we could release it. And so she gave it her thumbs up, thankfully.
Thankfully, she gave it a thumbs up. Man, I get up in here in the mornings, and of course at 8:30 in the morning, I'm jamming already. I'm already jamming, so by the time Fiddling Around comes on, I'm in here dancing around like crazy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem, no problem. So that's a little backstory on Fiddling Around. I'm gonna play this for you on Coyote 4.9. Stay tuned in for more jams. Camille Sanders hanging out with us. She's taking over the radio station. I'm telling you, she's taking over, guys. Coyote Country 104.9. Well, Camille, you didn't. She just witnessed the Rolling Man. You know, there's a Running Man and there's a Rolling Man. Today, she watched the Rolling Man because I'm on a rolling chair and I was moving forward.
Oh. Very true. Good point. I did just witness that.
She's looking at me all shocked. We're here having a good time, guys. Give us a call, 591-1105. You gotta talk to Mrs. Camille. We're here. We're here, guys. We're here until she wants to leave. She's taking over. She took over.
We're not leaving.
We're not leaving. We're gonna stay
I'm like
here
a
on
bad
the
cold. You just can't get rid of me.
It's all good. Hey, as long as you got the guitar with you. Oh, that was a secret.
Oh, man.
Well, it's all good. It's all good. It was fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a great time. Stay tuned in for some live jams, the live tunes from Camille Sanders. So tell us about this record right here that we got, You, the Stars, and Me. Another one of my personal favorites.
Well, that one. Well, that whole album was interesting. That was our second album, and we recorded that one here in Texas with musicians from Texas. So it was pretty homegrown stuff right there. Because like Fiddling Around, we got to go to Nashville with that, and then this one and the first album were in Texas. So they're also dear to my heart. You, the Stars, and Me is so weird because me and the lady who wrote the song, we're like, what can we do to spice it up?
Okay.
So we were looking at each other and we're like, let's stick a waltz in there. And so that's why in the bridge it goes into this weird, like,
melody.
Yeah, weird rhythm, weird melody stuff going on. So we had a really good time writing it. And so we just wanted to make something fun and lighthearted and, like get you going in the car or wherever you're headed to work. And so something to sing along to, something easy.
If you're going to work, or since we're in Texas, going to the river, going to
the dance halls, wherever.
If you're going to the place that has the best chicken fried steak around the area, over in Concan, Texas.
Very important.
You need to go by and stop by there.
Oh my God! I need to go stop there now too.
I actually had the chance to go out there when I was working over at GSP, Garden State Park, and oh my God, that's all I can say. I went with this guy and he was like, "This is gonna be my 100th steak." He was an older man. My boy Kim. He was like, "This is gonna be my 100th steak here, so that means it's gonna be free." Sure enough, they charge for free.
Oh man! Now you want to talk about? That's crazy. That's loyalty right there.
It was the best steak he ever ate though.
Well, there's some really good places around here.
Oh yeah.
Not including well, of course our Mexican food is like above and beyond. But heck, everything from your salad bars up to your, we're so blessed. This town is a really cool town.
Yeah, like the ones that just opened, as a matter of fact. We actually got to go out there and visit with them, I believe on Wednesday, Thursday. Man, my days are so messed up.
You're all over the place right now.
We were all over the place, and it's fun. Call us, guys, book us now.
Yeah.
Camille too. Book Camille. Because when she comes, she's coming on the shows now. She's gonna be the talk. Tear it up.
Well, you just say when. Freestyle.
I will. We'll do. And we will show up to your spot. We're gonna have a lot of fun. So, guys, we're gonna get right here into the jam. We're gonna talk like crazy. We're gonna get here into the jam. You, the Stars, and Me, Coyote Country 104.9. Coyote Country 104.9, hanging out with Miss Camille. What's going on, Camille?
What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for having me again. I love y'all out here. You're just so great.
Thank Thank you.
Love
Thank
listening
you.
to y'all in the
Thank you.
mornings, trading posts.
We try to wake everybody up.
It's awesome.
It's
You do a
awesome.
great job.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Very appreciated. Sometimes I wish I had a live audience here. I'll probably be catching booze all the time. I'll fall asleep.
oh, snap, man.
Yeah.
Well, here, I'll
Thank
keep
you.
you awake.
Thank you.
Live audience right here.
Y'all gotta stay awake with me. So we got your next track here. You ain't gonna like it. And you told me right now before we came on that there's an amazing story behind it. So let's hear about it.
Well, this song came about before, obviously, my awesome, super cool fiance. So it's a little bit of a revenge song, and I wrote it with two grown men from Nashville, Bart Butler and Larry McCoy. And Bart Butler is actually he's from Hondo, him and his dad, Bill Butler. But he's living in Nashville now, and if you've ever heard John Pardee, Head Over Boots, then he wrote that with John Pardee, I'm pretty sure. So he's a very cool guy. He loves to write music in Nashville. And then Larry McCoy's the bass player for Ray Stevens, and so they're very funny guys. And we just sat down one day. It was my first time in Nashville. We wrote the first half of this song, and then like 2 years later, I called him up and was like, I finished it. I finally have lived enough life experience to finish writing this song. And so this was one that I had to actually go through to be able to finish. It was very weird.
Yeah.
But then by the time we did it, I finished it like the week before we had to go into the studio to record the second album. And so it was a real blessing that it happened like that, or else I don't know where the track would be, lost in the notebook in my room somewhere.
Yeah, but no, thankfully it's out. It's a great song. So I'm gonna take you into this record right here. You ain't gonna like it. Camille Sanders on the track. She said she likes to practice.
You know it.
Okay, Country 104.9, Miss Camille Sanders, everybody. Make some noise. So we got something special for you.
Well, this next song is going to be the live song, and this one I wrote with a lady right here in Uvalde, Linda Kale. Hi,
What's
Linda.
going on, Linda? How you doing, Linda?
So she might have sold you some real estate, or we might have seen her running around town with good eggs.
Oh, man.
We do a lot of stuff for Uvalde and the community. So we wrote this song, and this was kind of like, you ain't gonna like it. It took like 2 years to write because I didn't have enough experience. When we first started writing, I was 14.
Yeah.
And poor thing, she just was so sweet to tolerate me. You know, I'm like, ponies and unicorns and boys and stuff. So then 2 years later, I called her and was like, Linda, I wrote the other half. She was like, okay, let's go.
Let's make it work.
Let's make it work.
Let's make it work.
Sweet little Linda. She always has been so nice to me, so I appreciated that.
It is 9 o'clock on your channel, KDOU, Coyote Country 104.9. I had to drop that in for the legal ID. Give me a quick minute, guys. Give me a quick minute. We'll be right back. Drop it right quick, and then we'll come right back to this. I just want to be sure that I have something back. Okay, we're back. We're back. So Mrs. Camille's going to give you records. I know you hear it already. I know you hear it already. It's time. It's time for us to make this happen right here. Let's turn this down and turn the middle up. It's going to be a fun time. Y'all stay tuned in.
Watching the evening news, slowly giving me the blues. Doesn't anybody care about the good things going on out there? This morning I saw a flock of geese flying overhead at a perfect beat. Tell me how they know.
Awesome, awesome.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you. Well, it's just gotta put something positive out there with all the bad news going on lately.
You gotta put a lot of positive vibes and bad juju.
That's right.
So,
Only way you gotta fight it.
exactly. What else do you got for us? Man, I can sit back and listen to live music all day long. I tell you.
a little rap. No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
just kidding.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Okay.
But I know that I could do one. There's my rhythm guitar player Mark loves to do this one live, so I'm gonna throw this one out to Mark because
What's
I
up,
know
Mark?
he's listening. Hi,
Hey,
Mark. Thank you. Okay, so this is called That Summer, and this one was one of the first songs that ever charted for me. So it was really scary, but it was really cool, and I'm very, very thankful for it. Sometimes when the moon is full and bright, it takes me back to those summer nights. So even now, nothing can hold us back. And we were gone just like that. That summer, at the time of our lives, thought we never would see the stars in our eyes. And that summer, we danced in the dark with just one kiss. It lost my heart. That summer. I remember just like it was yesterday. Wonder if it'll always be this way. Now I only see you in my dreams. When that moon calls your memory to that summer, the time of our lives. Thought we'd never see the stars in our eyes. And that summer, we danced in the dark with just one kiss. And I lost my heart that summer. I hear you're well and doing fine. I know you've never meant to be mine forever. That summer, the time of our lives. Thought we'd never see the stars in our eyes. And that summer, we danced in the dark with just one kiss. And I lost my heart that summer, the time of our lives. Thought we'd never see the stars in our eyes. And that summer, we danced in the dark with just one kiss. And I lost my heart that summer.
Oh yeah. That was amazing.
I remembered all the words.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Let me tell you.
You're awesome. Thank you
You're
so
awesome.
much for
You're
having me today.
No problem. Thank you for coming in today. Waking up this early in the morning and coming in. It was awesome. It's been an awesome time all morning long since you got here.
Thank you. I love hanging out with y'all. Y'all are so cool.
You're so awesome. Thank you very much for coming in. Like I said, it's awesome. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing day already. It's only started.
It has us a good way to start the day, man.
It
Good
is
way.
positive vibes,
Mhm.
good tunes, and it's awesome to see you back here doing what you love to do.
Yes, we have to do this again. This will
Soon.
be so much fun.
Soon.
I appreciate you,
No
man.
problem. No problem. You're the best.
Woo. Fist bump.
Fist bump.
Are you